big noon kickoff pregame show live from the Shoe, only on Fox and the Fox Sports app. I think it's going to rain, guys, so I'm bringing my rain gear to that one. Dak Prescott is having a career year and is now gaining some dark horse MVP consideration around the country. Even Bill Belichick is taking notice of the Cowboys QB, telling reporters that Prescott has looked, quote, super impressive this season while praising his accuracy, poise, and running ability. So, Shannon, are you buying this as genuine praise from Belichick, or is this coach speak?
Skip, you know Coach Belichick is never going to give anybody bulletin board material. You know he's not going to do what Dougie P did. Say anything negative about a player, which Dougie P didn't do, but guarantee a victory. I'm sure, look, he's going to say everything he needs to say publicly. But I can assure you, behind closed doors, he's telling his team, these guys can be had. Their quarterback is not nearly that good. You see this right here? This is what we're going to take advantage of. You know this is Coach speak. You've been around far too many. Now, you mentioned that Jimmy Johnson situation where he called a radio station and said, we're going to win the ball game.
Oh, yeah.
Where he wrote a check, his team had the cash. That's not Coach Belichick's personality. That's not his mantra.
That was the NFC Championship.
Exactly. So Coach Belichick would never do that. This is Coach speak. Coach Belichick is always, everybody, oh, they got a good kicking game. They got the best punter. The punter is better than Ray Guy. They got a great field goal kicker. He's better than Adam Vinatieri has ever been. Everybody's good. I mean, everybody's great. But behind closed doors, he's telling his team, we're going to kick their you-know-what.
I heard and saw something very different from Bill Belichick yesterday. I heard him gush about Dak Prescott. And, again, we've seen what Wink Martindale will do from week to week when he's playing a opposing quarterback.
Yeah.
And that all of a sudden Patrick Mahomes will be better than Elway and Brett Favre combined, right? And he's trying to set him up for the kill. But this didn't come off that way to me from Bill Belichick, because a lot of times he'll be asked about a rival quarterback, running back, and he'll say he's a good player. And then usually he just leaves it at that. He's a good player. This went into great detail about how good he thinks this young quarterback is.
That's what makes it so much believable. When you say things like accuracy and improved presence in the pocket, that's what makes it.
He didn't use the word improve.
He said accurate. What did he say? He didn't say nothing about accuracy?
He said, I mean, this guy can throw the ball.
Oh, really? He's a quarterback.
Very accurate. Bill Belichick's not going to go over the top with it unless he really sees and believes that. He's got great poise in the pocket, stands in there, because he does. He stands strong. He takes a lot of shots. Extends plays if he has to, but only when he really needs to. Great patience. This is detail from Bill Belichick. Great patience. Poise and discipline in the pocket. Eyes downfield.
Yeah.
Very good intermediate or deep ball thrower. Wow. You ever heard that? And then he goes on and on. He says, just a great, great young quarterback. Sideline throws, inside throws, in cuts, posts, over routes, flag routes, you name it.
Why has he got to go in such great detail? He never went into detail like that with Peyton Manning. You see what I'm saying, Jenny? See, that's the thing, Skip.
I'm not even finished. Possession passes.
Oh, my God. Here you go.
Possession passes
Keeps
on
going.
third down. Best third down team in the league.
They are.
They are. Best passing team in the league. They are.
Not.
Most big plays in the league. This is Bill Belichick on Dak Prescott. Where do you want to start? Is his concluding line. Like, they do it all. Okay?
Skip. I could have went to the stat sheet and found all that information. Oh, Dak QBR, Dak passing yards, Dak third downs, yada yada yada. Come on, Skip. No.
Yada yada yada.
He said,
wow.
He said all that publicly. So let me ask you a question. When he closes that door and he's in the meeting room with his defense, what is he saying? Is he saying all of that? Is he heaping that kind of praise on Dak? It's a simple question.
Yes. He's saying we have to lock this down because we're going to have issues if we don't do this, that, this, that. That's why I think Stephon Gilmore, he needs him to take Amari and try to take Amari out of the game, or they're going to have problems.
Let me tell you what happened. We played a game called the Super Bowl, and the NFC had beaten the AFC, if I'm not mistaken, 13 straight times in that game. And the Green Bay Packers was coming back in. They had just won the previous Super Bowl. They beat the New England Patriots in the Superdome. Well, they got us in Super Bowl 32 in San Diego. And Mike Shanahan went up there and said, Brett Favre, he was an MVP. The third time, the consecutive time, he had won that award, tied with Barry Sanders. This guy can make all the throws. He's an all-time great, might be the best quarterback that we've seen. You know what he said we got behind closed doors? he's a turnover machine, and we're going to kick their ass because he's going to turn the ball over. That's what he's saying.
You think he's saying Dak Prescott is a turnover machine and we're going to kick his ass?
I'm saying what he said to his team compared to what he told the reporters is entirely different. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Well, it is interesting that he's breaking down a quarterback that you just break down every Monday. You give him Fs.
Skip, you just...
Recently, you've been giving him
I've been getting him good grade. I gave him an A++, but you don't want to mention that.
One off a Detroit game in which he should have gotten a B.
It was almost too generous.
Yeah.
We saw through it.
Oh, so now you feel I'm being disingenuous, but the most disingenuous guy ever, mean what he's saying.
By the way, bottom line, I think Belichick was between the lines expressing a little regret because in that 2016 draft, he took Jacoby Brissett in the 3rd round, 44 picks ahead of Dak Prescott in the 4th round.
Oh,
would he not like to have Dak Prescott?
what? Hold on. Would Dak Prescott be playing now? So you saying that he? Oh, so you mean to tell me he had another opportunity to get off Tom Brady? You want that because you got mad at him when he tried to get rid of him for Jimmy G? Oh.
I hadn't thought of it that way.
Dak Prescott's going to be better than, or is better than Jimmy G.
All I know is one guy got his team at #1 seed. Huh? Is that your guy?
You mean the Jimmy G who threw 2 red zone picks?
And threw for 424?
Interesting.
And what about?
Against Arizona?
Your guy got the same record as Jacoby Brissett. Your guy got the same record as Jacoby Brissett.
Different guy. Coming up next to talk
Speaking of
about.
Jacoby
All right. Will Deshaun Watson bounce back tonight? Follow